And it's a great pleasure to call our Player of the Year, young Gavin White. Could you come up, son? And the second presentation, once again on behalf of the workies, and all the boys in the workies and the ladies as well, who worked very, very hard. And this is for Jordan Owens and his testimonial year. There's a wee trophy here and a presentation of £500.
The Ian McDonald Player of the Year is being presented by Samantha Loyal and also two of our young members, Ross and Baxter. So not many players have won the Ian McDonald Crusaders Supporters Club Player of the Year trophy twice. The legend Davy McGowan did it, and an ex-player in this room won it 2 years in a row, Jeff Spears. But this year, this player has equalled Jeff by winning this prestigious honour 2 years in a row. The IMCSC Player of the Year for 2017-18 is Gavin White. Right, the IMCSC Clubman of the Year award will be presented by myself. The Clubman of the Year trophy has been won in recent years by some of our outstanding players like Jordan Owens, Sean O'Neill, and I was surprised that we hadn't bestowed this honour on someone who for the last decade has embodied the Crusaders spirit. This one club player is Crusaders to the core and is the ultimate professional on and off the pitch. You can guess who it mightn't be. Thus, thankfully we have corrected this omission from our honours list. The 2017-18 Ian McDonald Crusaders Supporters Club Man of the Year is Colin Coates.
I want to thank the Ian McDonald Sports Club for this award. And the reason I jumped over the fence there was to just prove that I'm 32, but I've got a few years left in me yet. Just want to say to all the boys, it's been a privilege to captain the team again, the other Gibson Cup win. These don't come easy, they're hard work. You know, we've been at it from last June. So it's been a year, it's pretty much a year's hard work to get to where we are now. So I just hope that people in the room, that we don't take this for granted. We're not entitled to win these trophies or do what we do. It's a lot of hard work by a lot of people involved in the club. So enjoy it while it lasts. But every time it comes around, don't be expecting that we're going to do it. We'll try our best from players' point of view and the board and everybody else in the management. But just enjoy it while it comes along, because you never know when you might not win one of these things again. So thanks for all your support all year. Cheers.
Finally, if I'm right, there's about 7 newcomers this year, and it's been a hard job throughout the year deciding which one of these persons brought that something special to the club in terms of commitment and skill and dedication to the task that he had undertaken by arriving at this fantastic club. But I'm going to do something rather unusual this evening by first of all telling you that there was a runner-up amongst the newcomers of the year, and he was so close to winning it. So I'm going to announce the runner-up first and then the winner. And the runner-up by a wee quarter of a millimetre was the beast, Brian Jensen.
First of all, I'm Danish. Listen, I can only thank everybody around the place, Tommy Whiteside, the gaffer, everybody around the place to make sure that actually my travelling commitments, you know, flights, hotels, etc. It's been a tough one, but I've enjoyed every single minute of it. And as you can see here now, we got the trophy, we got it back. It's been absolutely outstanding. So, well, everybody, thank you very much.
Very, very quickly then, the newcomer of the year in terms of his skill, his dedication, his ability to control the field, the speed, all the rest of it. But most especially for his commitment, his humour, I'm told. You getting them, yeah? The new Mr. O'Neill, Sean O'Neill, is going to be pushed a wee bit to the side because somebody to beat him in terms of the way he's gelled into the club and the humour and all he's brought as well. And that is, I think, the big beast man in a recent programme said he had a big mouth. Didn't you? Yeah? It's Sean Ward.
Thank you very much. I almost never made it tonight. I was a doctor today. I broke my hearing. And he says to me, can you describe your symptoms? And I says, yes, Homer's fat and Marge has blue hair. No, honestly, totally the way it's at. Number one, Sean O'Neill is hard to replace. I'll never replace Sean O'Neill, he's incredible. See his poem today? See his poem? See it on Twitter, it's really good. But the difference between our club is that we're humble, we're humility. And we have worked so hard this year from early June in Europe, we've done so well. And we've come, shush Jeff, the last number of weeks, it's been so tough and it's been so emotionally draining for everybody. But we're up where we are now because we've worked so hard, and every single supporter and every single member of the Crusaders family has dug deep and has delivered, and we're here where we are now because we've all pulled together and we're champions.
Our first award of the night is the top goal scorer, and this year's Golden Boot winner goes to Paul Healy. Thank you. The next award is for Best Newcomer, and this again was very, very tight, so it was. But this year's First Thing Gourmet Best Newcomer of the Year award goes to Sean Ward.
I'm 34 and getting Newcomer of the Year. This is incredible! Thank you so much. Thank you.
This year, this wee man, he's just been absolutely superb, unbelievable. One of the very, very best to put on the red and black jersey ever. And this year's First Thing Gourmet Player of the Year is Gavin White. Just one word award we'll have, as everyone knows, it's Big Jordan's testimonial year, and we like to call Big Jordan down with a wee gift from the First Thing Gourmet. We'd like to give him first testimonial year.
This is for the Reserve Player of the Year, chosen by the reserve team manager, Ron Crooks. And this year's recipient is this Gaelic? Luki Canwy.
The young player of the year is Jamie Glacken. And in third place, Jordan Owens. Now in second place, Paul Healy. Now, the main one, the player of the year, Gavin White.
The season is voted for by people on the club's Facebook page, and this year's winner is for his goal against Linfield, Billy Joe Burns.
Close pickies.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you to all the lads and everyone at Crusaders for winning the third title in 4 years. We actually wrote 2 speeches, one if you've lost, so I'm only 2 weeks into the job, right, so thanks for not making me look like a mug, lads, I appreciate that one. It's been a phenomenal achievement, particularly when you consider the resources available to the clubs and the people you're competing against. On that note, I'd like to say Josh Robinson hasn't added to his medal collection this year. We're delighted to be involved with Crusaders, a mutually beneficial partnership, and we're thrilled that we've renewed for at least the next 2 years and hopefully much longer than that. With the current squad of players and the development here at CV, we think the next few years will be exciting and we're looking forward to see how things pan out. Right, now on to the good stuff. If we we'd probably stopped taking bets on this a long time ago, but you can imagine who the player of the year is going to be, Mr. Gavin White.
The EH Services Player of the Year will be Gavin White. And the runner-up is Billy Joe Burns.
Committee's player of the year is Gavin White.
You know I don't do much speeches and I'm not great at them, but just want to say I love this club. I want to thank you for these awards, and you know, we won this today because we are the best team in the league. And we're going to go on and try and win it next year. And I love these all.
Okay, I'm always asked at this occasion to present the Players' Player of the Year. And as I say this, I always say this every single year. And that is that this is probably the most prestigious of all the awards to win. Because this is voted on by your fellow professionals. And whenever you receive that award, I think that means a lot. I really, really mean that, because your players are saying to you, we think you're the best. But look, we've all known it for a little while, haven't we? Yeah. We took him out of under 17s 4 years ago. When we heard that he played a couple of good games, we had him watched one game and said, look, bring him up and let him train with the first team. And he trained one night and I said, look, put him in the first team because he's that good. And let me tell you something, this wee boy will go on to be an absolute superstar. We are very, very, very privileged to have seen this young fella grow. He's a brilliant kid as well. He just so makes everybody's life great because he just lights it up. So easy to work with. His talent is amazing, and we hope he goes on to become an absolute star throughout the international game in Northern Ireland, and like Sturdy Dallas has done. Gavin White is our player. Okay, it's just, listen, it's just amazing to tie in with today, the award ceremony, and for you guys to get the opportunity to present all your prizes and awards to the players. We want to thank all our sponsors for all their efforts throughout the season, Tolls particularly, who have backed us to the hilt. Thank you so much, guys. It's really great to be here. But I have to say to you, I've been around the club for quite a few years, and special moments only come around certain times. You guys are witnessing special moments at this football club. You're living in a generation that are witnessing the best Crusaders team that has ever emerged from this camp. We've won, this is our 3rd title. The players that we have sitting up behind you are the people who deserve all the credit tonight. The effort, the determination, the focus, the understanding of what we're trying to achieve. We know who we are. I've always said that when we come here, we know who we are. We're not Billy Big Time. We know who we are. We're Crusaders Football Club. We're red and black. We bleed it. It's in every single person in this room tonight is the passion. And we've seen it today at Ballymena. When I seen that stand packed to capacity, I said, do you know something? We've started a mini revolution. And we have to continue to grow that. And we've got a team of superstars sitting here behind us. And it's when we stick together and when we grow together, then we can achieve our dreams. Our dreams was to win this trophy back again. And throughout the course of this season, this team has worked their knackers off from the 1st of June. When they lost that trophy last year, at Ballymena, when we lost it, there was an inner determination to come back 6 weeks, and I smelt it from the players when we went to the European game. And I seen the hunger in their eyes and the passion to put something right. They wanted to put the wrong right. And let me tell you something, 106 goals. A record. 91 points. 91 points, two better, not golden, two better than Coleraine, makes this team the best team in the country. And boys, we're very, very privileged. We're very privileged that you guys are here right now, because special moments are made for special teams, and you have become the special people in our hearts. And for all the fans, I thank you for all you've done for us this season. What we saw and witnessed today, fantastic. Well done.
One more to give out, and Big Tommy Whiteside is going to give this out here now.
Guys, tonight's all about the players and staff, but I hope you'll give me a minute of your time to make another special presentation. Before I do that, I want to thank the players and the staff. I've been a Crusader supporter for 40 years. My dad was a supporter for 40 years before it. It's a privilege to watch us, guys. Privilege. Thank you, one and all. I've got an award here for a guy who's not expecting it. It's a guy who has led this club for the last 9 years. He has seen all the bad things that went on behind the scenes, and he kept a smile on his face, and he thought there was nothing going on. And I've only ever seen him lose a rag once, maybe twice. But Stephen Bell's standing down as chairman, and I just want, on behalf of the committee and the supporters, to thank him for 30 odd years of tireless service to this club. And I'd like to make a presentation on behalf of everybody to Stephen Bell, if he comes down and speak.
Thanks very much, folks. This is going to be short and sweet because I will get emotional, I guarantee you that. But first and foremost, I would just like to congratulate the team. What a fantastic achievement. On Tuesday night, I spoke to Big Stephen Baxter and I told him, that's me, I've done a wee bit for the club. And I asked him for one thing. I was chairman of the Premier League this year, and my dream was just to present that trophy to our boys for the third time. Unbelievable. You know. And the thing is, it's not about me, it's about the whole board that I have working for me, because maybe 9-10 years ago there was 3 or 4 of us, now there's 20 of us and we all work hard. But not only that, the fact that there's probably 200 people that volunteer week in, week out, that's what makes this club. You know, it's all about the people around the club, it's not about individuals. I just thank everybody for this memento, but the real memento is sitting here behind me, and that's all that matters. The club is all about the trophies, the players. Nobody else matters. It's everybody works for Crusaders, and that's the way it's always been, and it'll still be that. Thank you.